The Jack Dempsey fish is from the cichlid family and is extremely popular among cichlid enthusiasts. Their common name is an ode to a legendary world champion heavyweight boxer from the 1920s named Jack Dempsey. Keep watching to find out more. Behavior and lifespan. Known to get more territorial with age, these fish can harass, bully, and even kill other fish if they think their turf is being encroached upon. They prefer to stake a claim to some area of the tank that offers cover and retreat. Active and interesting to observe, these fish prefer the middle to bottom layers on the tank sphere. Ensure you have enough retreat areas for all your fish so there's less competition for territory, and this will help reduce aggression for the community. The Jack Dempsey fish can usually survive 8 to 10 years on average, but have been known to survive years longer if kept in the right conditions. Tank requirements. These large carnivorous fish require plenty of space to thrive. They can handle exceptionally warm waters, and you'll need a heater to keep the temperatures suitably high. These lower half of the tank-dwelling fish prefer a muddy, sandy substrate that can contain gravel or grit. If you aren't aware of this already, cichlids are prolific diggers and root around in the substrate on a regular basis. So avoid planted vegetation unless you want to be rearranging and replanting often. Also, they need hiding places like caves, driftwood, rocks, and tough live plants or floating plants that offer cover. Water changes will need to be done each week with at least 30% per change. The minimum tank size needed is 55 gallons for a single Jack Dempsey. Ideally, you'd be better off at a starting size of 80 gallons for a single and then add to the size for additional specimens. As for tank mates, green terrors, firemouth cichlids, silver dollars, and other fish types like these will suit best. It goes without saying that smaller fish will be eyed up as a meal and should never be included in a tank with Jack Dempseys. Breeding. Breeding cichlids, such as the Jack Dempsey, is easier when you have just a pair in a tank that has already been sexed and getting along. If you haven't got that, you'll need to separate them from others, or else the rest of your community is in peril. Once they pair, however, you can expect them to mate for life and cohabit quite happily, despite the odd knock and dispute. The female will choose to spawn on a base that's under some cover, up to 500 eggs. The male will fertilize the eggs in the little pit they will have dug around the eggs to conceal them, and the fry will hatch shortly in around 3 days. The mating pair are quite involved in caring for the fry and will protect them until they are free swimming. As always, the fry are susceptible to being consumed by their parents at any stage, so once they're free swimming, they can be separated to protect them. If you don't already have an established cichlid tank, your best bet for starting up with these fish is a tank just for them. If you aren't prepared to deal with an aggressive fish, then these aren't for you. But if you're looking for something flashy, brilliant, and with a lot of personality and action that make them a real conversation starter, then Jack Dempsey's might be a gateway cichlid for your hobby. Be prepared to want more than one. Thanks for watching. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.